Dynamic, articulate, courageous, outspoken. Just a few of the adjectives that so inadequately describe. Few singular personalities have emerged on the national and international scene to so excite and stimulate interest in the USA. Controversial, without a doubt. Indeed, this great human continues to live and grow. We are privileged to again hear the voice of...
By now, I'm sure you've heard God of War for the PS4 is a pretty damn good game. I'm talking a generation-defining game. It currently has a score of 94 on Metacritic based off 114 different reviews. Clearly, it's a critical success, but not only that, it sold over 3.1 million units in just 3 days, and has sold over 5 million units within its first month, so it's an undeniable commercial success as well. But what makes God of War such an amazing game? I'm glad you asked. Gamers who've had a chance to play any of the previous games in the series know what to expect from a God of War game. Kratos was always a man who was very angry and bent on revenge. It didn't matter if you were a man, woman, god, or titan. If you stood in his way, you'd regret it. This time around, things are different. Well, mostly. Kratos is older and has a son and a new wife, or had a new wife. The end of her life marks the beginning of your epic new journey. With her dying wish, she asks for her ashes to be spread from the highest mountain in all the land. This seemingly simple personal task will take Kratos and Atreus all over the Norse-themed land of Midgard and bring them closer together in the process.
Come on then.
You want me to hate?
I want you to try.
This is the quintessential example of a coming-of-age story, not only in the sense of a young boy who has lost his mother and has to grow up faster than expected in more ways than one, but for our main protagonist who must be a father to a child who doesn't even know Kratos is a god or about Kratos' history of violence. While I've always been a big fan of Kratos and cheered him on as he exacted his plot for revenge on those who were deserving and undeserving, the story was able to create depth in a character that gamers have known for quite some time to be emotionally superficial.
What are you doing? Now his guard is up. Only fire. Only fire. When I tell you to fire.
I'm sorry.
Do not be sorry. Be better.
A few gameplay elements have changed since Kratos' last outing. It still has a third-person perspective, but this time we get a close-in, over-the-shoulder view as opposed to a fixed camera angle. This keeps gamers right in the thick of the action. You'll also notice Kratos is without his legendary Blades of Chaos. They've been replaced with the Leviathan Axe, which is really fun to use in and outside of combat. The biggest addition to the gameplay is the young Atreus. He plays a major role in solving puzzles, gathering information, and of course, in combat. The best part about Atreus is the fact that he's literally only an asset. He helps you when you need him to, but other than that, you don't have to worry about him. That's a big sigh of relief if you thought this whole game was an escort mission. Magic is introduced in the form of runics. They're divided into light and heavy attacks. I was surprised at how many different runics I could acquire and upgrade. There are a lot of beautiful locations to visit in this game, and the way the designers thought of how you as a player could revisit old locations while still offering something new to look at is very remarkable. You have a main mission you want to accomplish, but it's very easy to get sidetracked into doing one of the many side quests the game offers. The RPG components have been ramped up to 10 in this new God of War. Your weapons can be upgraded just like before, but they also can be customized with talismans and gems that have varying effects like increased defense, vitality, or luck. You can now craft armor for Kratos that can also be upgraded and customized to fit your style of play. I found it very liberating to be able to go from a heavy luck set when I'm exploring Midgard, then switch it up to an offensive or defensive focused battle set right before a boss fight. God of War for the PS4 is a marvel, not only from a technical standpoint, because yes, this game is stunning and hands down the best I've ever seen on the PS4, but narratively as well. They took an iconic character that was past his prime, peeled back a layer of redundancy we've seen in previous God of War games, and presented us with a new masterpiece, and for that, I am thankful. This game gets my highest recommendation. And that's
Final!